Good morning, friends. Hope you're doing well today. I hope you had an awesome weekend. Any of you do anything fun? We were gone actually the end of last week, Wednesday till Friday night, and took my dad to Branson. He had never been to Branson, so that was kind of fun being able to take him out of town and experience Branson. Lots of fun. Good morning. How are you? Just great to have you on today. Hi, Sydney. Good to see you. Last week we talked about setting goals for the new year, and I just want to hit a few points this week, today and then maybe later on in the week, about how to meet those goals. And if you're joining us for the first time, I'm Gail Anderson. This is Mentoring Moments for Moms, and I like to just get on and talk about things that affect you as a mom, hopefully give you some good hints, connect you with each other. So I'm glad you're with us today, and if you're catching the replay, great. Thank you so much. Glad that you're listening, and hopefully you're getting something out of what we're talking about. If you like what we're talking about today, please give me some hearts. Let me know you're listening and like it. That's great. Thank you. So, if you want to accomplish something with your day, there's a couple of hints that I want to talk about. As a mom, it is different for us. Different than, especially if we're just at home with our kids, not often going to work. We're a little bit more forced into things if we're working. But really, as a mom even, a stay-at-home mom, what you accomplish for the day, how your day goes, often has to do with how you get up and when you get up. So what is your best time to get up in the morning? Sydney, what time do you get up with your kids? Hopefully I'll hear some feedback on that. I think it's easy when you have kids just to sleep until they get up and actually wake you up. And that can be quite a rude start to the morning. So what we're talking about today is not having that rude start to the morning where your kids are coming in and bugging you early and trying to drag you out of bed. Now, some people are not morning people, and I understand that, but if you had a chance to have some time in the morning to yourself without your kids, that might motivate you to get up just a little bit earlier. Even just 15 minutes to where you've got some time for yourself. If you try to get up at 6, kids get up at 6:30, sometimes you sleep in. That's awesome. 6 o'clock is very good, very good. It pays to get up before your family, and it doesn't always work, but it gives you some space, it gives you some breathing room, it gives you some quiet time, maybe some time to meditate, maybe some time to listen to some great music that's energizing, or to read something that'll give you some direction or intention or energy for your day. It really helps to have that time. And it gives you that space, gives you that time just to prepare for the day. And I think that's so important as a mom. Now, when my kids were little, we started out where, yes, they would just get up whenever. But I got to where I decided it was important for them to stay in bed until 7 o'clock. That was what we did, and that was how our family functioned, because getting up at that time still gave them plenty of time to do their little morning routine and to get into schooling, which was homeschool at that time. So I actually, on a regular day, would be getting up at 6 o'clock, and I would have some quiet time, some time to myself, and even take a shower. So there I was, dressed and ready for the day, and had a little bit of time to sow into myself before the kids got up. So you're asking me, how in the world do you keep those kids in bed? Lots of different things you can do, but especially even starting as young as like 2 or 3 years old, they can actually be able to read a clock, be able to see on a digital clock that you get up at 7:00. We've talked before, I have a couple of different scopes on getting your kids to stay in bed in the morning. I highly recommend you check those out. Now, all of my scopes are on YouTube under Mentoring Moments for Moms. So if you just search that, you can see all the titles and catch those ones about keeping your kids in bed in the morning. Now, if they tend to wake up, then you can do something like leave some books next to their bed where they can pick them up and start reading. You can start a reward system where if they stay in bed, they get stars, or I've done it with my grandkids with a quarter. And that's very motivating for the kids to be rewarded for that. My little grandchild, my little granddaughter who is not quite 3, When she started waking up early in the morning, her parents just wouldn't go in and get her. And that really worked to their advantage. Even when she could climb out of the crib, they put her back in and said, okay, you need to stay in here until mommy and daddy come get you. And she did. And she rarely climbed out of the bed. So it was absolutely amazing. But they taught her to do that. Teach your kids to be able to just stay in bed. And if they can't get up when they wake up, then chances are they might even just roll over and go back to sleep, which is going to help everybody out. But having that time in the morning just gives you that energy and direction for the day. The second thing I want to mention is ending your day well, finishing up your day, putting things away, taking the things out that need to be for tomorrow, maybe even unloading that dishwasher if that's something that helps you. If your kids are doing it in the morning as part of their routine, that's great. But for me, right now, with just my husband and I try and get it unloaded at night so that it is ready for the next day. If there's any prep you need to do for tomorrow, look at your day, make a plan, take out the things you need, set by the door the diaper bag, the returns, the errands, whatever you need to bring for your friend that you're having coffee with. Get all those things done beforehand. And still, ladies, I'm going to recommend that you stop by 9 o'clock at night. Take some time to do all those things after the kids are in bed, but then stop everything and spend some time relaxing so that when you go to bed, you can fall asleep right away. So, another thing you might do before you go to bed is just evaluate your day. What went well? What didn't? What do I want to do different tomorrow? And especially the things that didn't get done, replan. It's okay. You almost never get everything done that you plan to do, so just reschedule it for another time. No harm, no judgment, just move it on to another day. So these two things, your time in the morning and your time at night, will help your days tremendously. Even if the rest of your day goes haywire, you've got that morning where you can choose what to do with your time, and nighttime you have some choice as what to do with your time. And these will help your days go much, much better. So we'll talk about a few other hints later this week. Hope you're all doing well. And again, if you want to catch any of our replays, they're all on YouTube under Mentoring Moments for Moms. I appreciate all of you watching and giving me feedback. My husband's blog link is in the profile in Periscope. Also my email. I'd love to hear from you, what you'd like to hear more about, what you're finding challenging as a mom, and then I can react to that and get those on here. So you all have a wonderful day. I hope you're starting out your week with lots of intention, lots of energy, and a plan for the week. So have a great day, everybody. Thank you.